guys, welcome to our webinar. Thank you for joining us today. And what I'm going to talk about is the process and procedure of buying a property. And actually, we want to compare how it is different in Dubai compared to Canada. Because I've been an agent in Vancouver, BC for 20 years. So I'm very familiar with the purchasing process. So I want to compare a little bit about the difference in Dubai and Canada. So this segment will talk about Dubai and Canada. So what is the step one? What is it when you want to buy a property or you want to inquire about property ownership? You know, in both places, step one is actually have a consultation, right? Have a consultation with a professional real estate agent. Why is that important? Because if you don't have, say, it's just like getting into a car. If you don't know where you're going, you just keep driving, and then never get to your destination. That's why a consultation is very important with a professional agent to know where you are going. What is your purchasing property real estate goal? What is the objective? Is the objective to live in the property, right? Or is it for investment? Because these are two different destinations. When you want to live in a property, you may have a family or you may want to be close to your work. So school is important, transportation is important. First is investment. If it's a pure investment, you want to get the highest return on investment. So these two are two different destinations. And that is why whenever somebody is interested in purchasing a property, we always ask, what is the objective? What is the goal? That is why it's very important to have a free Zoom call with us to have a consultation, right? That is number one. Number two is pre-qualification. You know, buying a property is a big purchase, and we need to know what is the amount of money we have in hand that we can use towards the purchase of this property. So very important to be pre-qualified. If you're thinking of getting a mortgage, which a lot of Canadians and North Americans, you know, love to have a mortgage because you can leverage the bank's money, right? So therefore, you need to talk to a mortgage broker. You know, you may need to have 6 months or 2 years of record of income. In Canada, we call this notice of assessment from CRA. Or in US, you would also have your tax records, right? Your return to prove that you have a consistent, active income. And same thing in Dubai. You also need to have, 6 months of record income that you are either salary or you own a business and you're filing, your income. So therefore, if you want to get a mortgage, it's very important to get pre-qualification, to talk to the bank, and you have money ready. So this is step one, consultation. Step two, you need to have money. Because otherwise, you're just online shopping, but then you realize you don't have money, right? Or you bought the wrong thing, right? So that's why it's very important. Step one, consultation to know what is the objective. Step two, pre-qualify. Step three, then we can go for shopping. We can go for shopping now. We know what we want to buy and, and how much money we have, right? So then we go shopping, we go viewing, and then because we're already pre-qualified, we're in a stronger position to negotiate, right? We know we're already pre-qualified. We have money ready. So when we see the property that meet our objective, we are ready to make a strong offer, right? Rather than some of my clients, they need to sell before they buy. And if they write a subject to sell in the contract, the seller of that property, think that you as a buyer need to sell your home is really like a low chance of success. We don't know. We don't know whether you are successful in selling the home. So this subject to selling maybe is not a strong condition of the contract, right? So after shopping, if you're already pre-qualified, you don't have to sell your home, you find a house that you love and meet your objective, then you will write an offer, right? Write an offer. In Canada, usually when we write an offer, if you can waive your subject, meaning your condition, meaning you don't have to inspect the home. It's a brand new home, I love it, I just go in with no subject. Then, right now there is a term, you have to have a rescission clause, meaning you can change your mind, but there's a penalty. So we'll go into that more in depth. But in Dubai, there's no such thing. right? You don't even write any condition. If you want, you can write, subject to mortgage, make sure you have it clearly written down. So it will take a little bit longer. Then, the seller maybe think your offer is also uncertain, right? So then you need to write in your terms as well. If you're going to do in Dubai, we call inspection snagging, right? Snagging is similar term as deficiency walkthrough, similar term as inspection. So this is a walkthrough. You go walk through the home, or you have a professional inspector come with you and you check everything. You can check the plumbing, you can check the electrical, you can check the hot water tank, you can check the AC, make sure everything is working. If there is a deficiency or something is not working, you can of course write it on an addendum. Write it on addendum. In Canada, we write it on addendum and we ask the seller to fix it. If the seller say, I don't want to fix it, how about I just reduce the price for you? Then, sometimes we have a price adjustment before the final subject removal or a firm contract, right? Then after that, after the firm contract, meaning we remove all the subject, then we wait for the completion. A quick completion can be as fast as 2-3 weeks, because if you need a mortgage, the bank have to fund the money. But if it's a cash offer, then the bank no need to involve the bank, because the bank also have to process the money. They might need to come to do an appraisal of the home, right? So that is that part for the completion. So usually 2 weeks up to 3 months like this. If you want more information, make sure you hire us, right? Hire a professional real estate agent. And then in Dubai, actually it's very similar. After you have the subject offer, if you don't have any, then you can right away go to the trustee office. Very interesting. This is a little bit different. In Canada, we go to the notary or lawyer office to sign the conveyance information and get the title exchange. In Dubai, you bring your money, you go to the trustee office. So you actually personally go, or you have a power attorney to go with you. So that is the procedure. Any questions?
No.
If you have any questions, make sure you contact us. Book a free consultation as your step 1. We look forward to seeing you